Hey, welcome to Pocket Change. I am Candace Lott. I never know what to do with my hands while talking, so I'll keep them busy while doing laundry. Hang out with me while I ramble on about all kinds of topics and different seasons of life I've experienced. It's going to be loads of fun. Let's get to folding.
Hey, happy Monday. If I can get this out today, we'll see. So I missed last week and I thought about doing a special episode in bed because I got the vid. So, yeah, as you can imagine, nothing happened last week in my world that was supposed to. Um, Nothing at all. Super fun. So, this episode is going to be a little bit of a disaster. I'm just going to be real honest. My hair is looking a little crazy. And, I 100% had COVID brain. The COVID, like, fog is real. I'm feeling better. I do still have the sniffles. So you're going to hear them because let's be honest, it's a video podcast and I'm not the best at editing. Maybe, one day I'll make buckets of money and can hire someone to do that. But for now, sorry, you get what you get. If you're listening, just you've been warned. So last week, let's see here. Let me rewind and give you guys the scoop because I'm not sure if you're aware, but it's been 3 whole years since lockdown. And no one in our family has had the vid. And I literally was just telling a girlfriend last week at dinner or the week before, I was like, I just can't believe we never got it. Like, we never got. And wouldn't you know it, on the busiest week of the year, well, I say the year, the busiest week that we had on the calendar, I got the vid. I went to the Capitol with Texas Realtors, and there were about 3,000 of us. So, as you can imagine, I'm pretty firm in believing that's where I got it because I rode on a bus there and back. So, I'm pretty confident that's where I got it. Yay! So, Friday, I started not feeling super great, but it's Texas, it's spring. Air quotes around spring for Texas. Um, Allergies here are insane. So I honestly just thought it was allergies. And it's like, all right, great. Because my youngest had she wanted to switch stables because she loves horses and she loves riding horses. And by the way, it's not a cheap hobby, which, as I've come to find out, no really hobby that a child does is cheap. It's not really a thing. But she wanted to do show jumping. That's what she originally wanted to do. And the stable we found for lessons did not offer that. So I found a stable not far from our house, about 15 minutes, that did show jumping. So we had, they called it a demo Friday night, which was basically a fancy word just to see how she was doing. And she rocked it, y'all. There is something so cool about watching watching your kiddo. I mean, really anybody's kiddo, but for this example, watching your kid just freaking rock something. You know what I mean? Her confidence is just through the roof when she's on that horse, which is so cool because I don't understand horses. I don't get it. They're pretty. Whenever I go to Lone Star, little racetrack here in Grand Prairie. When I do go, I just bet on the horse I think is pretty or the names that I like. So I know nothing about horses. I know nothing about breeds or Western versus English, but I'm learning. Anyway, so she rocks it. But while we were there, I was like, man, I'm dying with my allergies right now. I'm just dying. See, sorry, excuse me. I'm going to try to edit it, but like I said, I can't give you any promises because I'm not great at it. So we go, we do that. And then Saturday morning, I wake up and we have tickets to a coffee crawl in downtown McKinney. Cute little downtown square, not far from where we live. And everything in my world is not far from where we live, even though if it's in Fort Worth, which is about an hour away. So just for reference. But this actually is not far. It's about 20 minutes away. So we go and do the coffee crawl because I adore coffee. And so does my oldest, and so does my husband. I don't think he has a love affair of coffee like we do, but nonetheless, we went. It was buckets of fun for them. I was miserable. I felt like pure garbage. I was like, man, these allergies are whooping me. My head feels like it's going to pop off my shoulders. And meanwhile, let's see. I had earlier in the week, I had scored Taylor Swift tickets. By some grace of God, scored them. Scored 3 tickets for me and the girls. Whenever I say I was over the moon excited, I mean I was over the moon excited. I cried like a little baby whenever I got the confirmation email. Because when the tickets got released, if you weren't living under a rock, you were aware that it was incredibly hard to get tickets. So that was a whole debacle when they were released in November. Didn't get tickets then. So I somehow managed to get tickets 11 days before her show here in Dallas, Arlington, actually. So over the moon excited. Oh my God, I get to take my youngest daughter and my oldest daughter to go see Taylor Swift, which happens to be the same artist that I took to go see. I took Mackenzie to go see for her first concert, and it was going to be at the same venue. I took Mackenzie to go see T Swift back in, she was 5, whatever year that was. And y'all, taking a 5-year-old to a concert was hilarious. She was excited. And then the concert started and it was too loud for her. And then she proceeded to cover her ears. And she warmed up to it and she had some fun. But my 5-year-old at the concert was not it. But being a true Swiftie, we stayed for the whole thing because I'm a big fan of if you buy tickets for something, sporting event, whatever, concert, you stay for the whole thing. Stay until the final bow, stay for the whole thing. You don't try to jet to escape traffic because, I mean, I know traffic is kind of not fun, but after an event, it's usually kind of fun because you get to reminisce, you get to share videos and pictures, and nonetheless, where was I? Oh yeah. So Saturday happened. We get home and I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap because I started feeling real dizzy. Because we had an event that night for the kids' school, something I had sponsored for real estate. So I was really looking forward to it because I was a sponsor. I had put stuff in the little goodie bags. Just a really fun event. Actually, I should probably ask her if there's any any swag bags left over, because I'd love to see what they look like. So yeah, do that, take a nap, wake up. I'm like, I still don't feel great, but I'm gonna go. We need to go. We spent the money to be the sponsor. We need to go. It's for the kids' school. It's for a great cause. We need to go bid on some auction items, say hi to parents, mingle, Mike is like, why don't you take a COVID test just to make sure? So I did. And just like the pregnancy test I took with Emma, that came up positive. So that blew. Then I proceeded to text our version of a PTO, which is Parent in Partnership, PIP. Text her, said, won't be there, got the vid, got. Well, so I'm upset about that. I cry because I bought a dress, I do all the things that ladies tend to do. Ladies I know anyway. Where you rummage through our closet and decide nothing's good enough to wear. So you go try to buy something, or you order 4 dresses on Amazon and you're going to see which one fits, and then you're going to return the rest. Well, the dresses I ordered on Amazon showed up like Saturday night, so they were no good to me. But I'd frantically shopped for a dress, and I've gotten a little larger after one of my jobs. Honestly, whenever I worked at Peloton, I actually gained like 30 pounds working there, which was kind of funny if you think about it. So anyway, things just don't fit the way they used to. Whatever. I still work out, still in pretty good health. It's fine. So I needed a formalish dress for this event that didn't make me look like, I don't know. Didn't make me look, just like I was 9 months pregnant, let's be honest. Got a bit of a belly. So I found this dress. It was cute. It had flowers. I loved it. I love anything with flowers. I'm like an old lady. So we go and go. So I sit there and stare at the dress, which probably wasn't the best idea because then the dress is staring at me all night as I'm crying and just upset. And then it dawns on me, we have the busiest week this week. I had 4 other events that week that were scheduled. It's like, okay, cool. Let's go on a cancellation tour. It'll be super fun. And we did the math, and I was like, okay, I will still be able to go to Taylor Swift. I'll just have to be masked. Like, not a big deal. I could still go. My 5 days of quarantine will be over. I'll be it'll be my day 10. I'll just go masked. Cool. So, everything's going and rolling, and it sucks. You can't see your kids. You can see your family member, but you can't like hug them, whatever. And can't touch your dogs. I have 4 dogs. Then, so I'm just this little sad sack of a human, not feeling great, binging all my shows, which, by the way, I was recommended Daisy Jones and the Six. I probably need to go back and watch it because I watched that on like day 2. I wasn't feeling great, but the music is popping. I don't know if that's a thing people say, but it's a thing I say. That music was so good. So good. It's a good series, or I guess season. I did some Googling, and sounds like they're going to do another season, or I don't know if I watched more than 1 season. Whatever. It's going to be picked up for another season. So if you haven't watched it yet, you should watch it. And then I watched another show, Class of 2007, another recommendation. Hilarious. It's Australian. And I watched another one, Healthy-ish or something, another Australian show. Class of 2007 is on Amazon. Healthy-ish is on Netflix, and Daisy Jones and the Six, I want to say Hulu. I don't know. Google it. You all have little things on your hands little funny balls. So yeah, then Wednesday rolls around, and Mike had already told me that Emma stayed home sick because she had a slight fever on Tuesday. Oh boy. Okay. Not to fret. It'll be all right. Slight fever. So they go to the doctor Wednesday. Get a text. Emma is COVID positive. So not only did I bring COVID into the house, patient 0 right here, and gave it to my little list. So she quarantines, and do the math. She tested positive on Wednesday. She can't go back to school till Tuesday when her quarantine is over. Tomorrow. We have tickets for Taylor Swift on Sunday. So I make the super terrible, not fun decision to sell our tickets because Mackenzie and I could go. Yes, we could have gone without Emma. But one, I was afraid I wasn't going to be feeling super great, and there's not a small amount of walking whenever you go to the Cowboy Stadium in Arlington. So I was really afraid that if her and I went, we'd get there and then I would feel sick, and then I would have a 16-year-old trying to take care of her mama and also enjoy the concert, and that's never a fun situation. So we sell the tickets, and it would suck to not take Emma. Let's be honest, that's kind of a dick move. Sell the tickets to a friend, which that was quite the thing. As soon as I said I had tickets available, it was like I became everyone's favorite person. Sell the tickets, carry on about our lives. I miss more events, super sucks, whatever. COVID. Then the day of the concert rolls around, which was yesterday. And it's just sucky. I tried to make the best of it. I was like, oh, we'll have an outdoor dance party so Emma can come out and like masks off and we can have, I bought like a cool cake from a bakery and some cookies that were all Taylor themed that I'd already kind of like pre-ordered to prepare and surprise the girls so we could have like treats on the way Sunday. I wanted to cancel that, so then I was able to, anyway, doesn't matter. Then it starts raining Sunday. So the time we are going to be doing our outdoor dance party, it's raining. We have no covered situation in our backyard at all. So everything got moved inside. Not gonna lie, it looked super cute. It looked very Instagrammable. It looked very cute. Was it fun? Nah, not really. Everyone just kind of sadly ate cake and didn't really want to talk about the fact that we were missing Taylor. So that was cool. So I was upset. Last night was just a real crappy night. So if you're listening to this and you've made it this far, you're still with me, people of the internet. If you know anyone selling tickets, excuse me, for Houston's Sunday night show or any of Kansas City, Missouri shows that are under $200 a pop, I would greatly appreciate you reaching out. My email's in the show notes. Email me, Instagram me, all the things. I understand you're typically not supposed to do like dated stuff in podcasts because it doesn't age well. Oh well. So this episode will just be a toss-up. Yeah. Just call it the COVID times. Anyway, so that's what's been going on in my world this week. Last week, canceled everything under the sun. And I even like a bitter teenager, I even went to our like family calendar that's in our kitchen and like scratched through everything with our expo markers. Oh, y'all, I'm a real treat to live with sometimes. So yeah, that's what's been going on in our world. And it's been fun. I will say I have survived COVID. I took the medicine that is supposed to protect your lungs and whatever other body part that's important. I don't remember. The doctor told me. I don't quite recall. It starts with P. It's like a paxidermy, or no, it's taxidermy is what I'm thinking of, and that's I think whenever you stuff dead animals. I'm thinking anyhow. It's like a P. It starts with a P. You do have to take it if you get the vid, you get got, and you take this medicine, it will make everything taste like metal. It is so icky. Ooh. Everything tastes like metal. Everything. But now that I'm not taking anymore, everything tastes normal. I never lost my sense of taste or smell. All I had was like severe body aches and my head again, thought it felt like it was going to pop off like every single time I did anything. And whenever I blow my nose, my ears would pop and cause me to get real dizzy. So whatever medical terminology that was happening there was happening. But I survived. I'm on the other side. My youngest will be on the other side tomorrow. And we can go back to our quote unquote normal lives. It's just been. And so I'm pretty sure I've shared how much I adore cleaning. I find it fascinating and I find it fun to watch things get clean. I love hearing things like make the fun noises in the vacuum cleaner as you suck them up. It's the most satisfying noise. You're like, be gone, dude, be gone. So what did I do while I was in COVID, in that quarantine? Because I didn't have access to my vacuum cleaners. I researched a lightweight cordless vacuum cleaner. So I could vacuum the room I was in. Y'all. I'm nuts and I hear it. But I tell you what, that little sucker is so good. I went through this morning because again, it's my first day of like being in the world without wearing a mask in my own home. But anyway, so I went through this morning, vacuumed like all the things. It was gross what it picked up. Because if you remember, I have 4 dogs. 4 dogs. 2 kids and a husband that looks like a lumberjack. So like, the beard and the hair. And I have a lot of hair. So yeah, it works really good. So if you need a good vacuum cleaner recommendation, I got one for you. Not that anyone needs one, but it was affordable. I'm going to say air quotes around that because affordable is very loosey-goosey on the terms. But yeah. And then I also ordered, because I need black heels, because I had a pair and they have just like, I don't know, disappeared. Don't know where they are. So I ordered, Amazon has this thing where you can like order 6 items and then you return whatever you don't want within 7 days. They don't charge you for the ones you keep. Anyway, so I ordered 6 pairs of shoes, 6 pairs of heels. I Googled flight attendant heels because I wanted heels that I could actually like walk in, show homes in, and like go to events in and not just die, because I have big feet. I wear a size 9, 9.5, sometimes 10. I got big feet. They used to call me Tic Tac or Jolly Green Giant in high school. Big feet here. Big feet party. So I ordered these six shoes, all in different sizes. I think only 2 different styles, 3 different styles. Anyway, Mike texted me and he goes, how many feet do you have? And I was like, oh, don't worry. Just trying on shoes. Don't mind me. So God bless Amazon for delivering things that I couldn't touch, and they didn't get brought to me until like day 4. So yeah, then I just sat in my room with heels on and my jammies like I was going somewhere. It was a mess, but hopefully we are on the other side of it. Hopefully Mike and Mackenzie don't get it. And I guess now I have those shiny antibodies everyone talks about. So I should be good to go for a while. But yeah, that's probably it for today. I'm done with the 2 baskets of laundry. I have 4 more to go. They're not in here though. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Sorry it was such a disaster, but look how pretty it is outside. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you don't get the vid because it blows and no one likes canceling plans. Have a great day, friends.
Thank you for listening to Pocket Change. You can find me on the internet at candice-lott.com, on Instagram at Candice J. Lott, that's Lott with 2 T's, and on Facebook as Candice Lott. I look forward to meeting you. Have a great day.